got one for one of my Wisconsin clients. It's 150 users, 4 servers. They evaluate this time of year, and I got it with the person who the initial meeting goes with. They said they're interested in a proposal, kind of comparing who they use now with who they forward with. They use multiple vendors, so it could be a good opportunity to get in there for definitely cybersecurity, a lot of data backup and compliance. So we'll see where it goes. Should be cool.
So I just at my 4th appointment. 2 are for one of my clients. One's a town and one is actually a law office, and so pretty excited for those. The town has actually just got approval for some software updates. It's been about 20 years, so that should be a really good meeting. And then for one of my other clients was a healthcare facility. They're actually kind of looking around right now, so that should be a really good one. And the one I just set is for a 3rd client, and is actually someone that we were trying to get last year, didn't work out. They have IT, but they're actually been with the same MSP that they've been working with for about 30 years. And she just is kind of like, we need to see if they're doing everything correctly and stuff, which is good for my client because we actually focus in on assessments and compliance, and that's what she wants to focus in on. So we set that, and pretty exciting.
Okay, just scheduled an appointment for my client out in Lubbock, Texas. It's for an oil company. They were actually in the process of looking for another managed service provider. I just happened to call them at the right time. It's about 60 users. They're on a server, and they have about 3 locations. So actually scheduled the call for tomorrow morning, so looking forward to hearing back from that.
Got an appointment today for my client out in North Carolina. It's actually with an airport out there. They're kind of growing, doing some new stuff as far as IT goes. They currently have a company, but they're kind of, like I said, they're growing, looking to build out a little bit. And we're interested to see what we could do for them. So we set the teams meeting for later on this week and hopefully bring it home, see if we can be of help for them.
Got an appointment for my client in Indiana today, and it was just reaching out at the perfect timing. I got him, he said that they really don't have anything in place, and they were growing quite a bit, so it was getting to the point where they needed someone to step in or look for someone internal to oversee day-to-day IT and phones. And so he'd love to meet with us to find out, what our capabilities are, get some pricing and see if we can be a fit for him. So got a meeting for them to talk and see where it goes. They have currently 15 users, looking to add a few more, and then they have a mix between on-prem servers and then virtual machines too. So right in our wheelhouse, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, I set an appointment with my guy up in New Hampshire. It was a really interesting call. It was they have an internal team right now, but they use an MSP for a lot of supplementary work. So the guy, most of the backups, MSP, most of the actual network monitoring is the MSP. I think the IT guys internally just do more of the day-to-day side. And currently he likes his firm a lot. He doesn't really need anything initially, but he is also in the point of he wants to shop it around a little bit. He's been working with this one firm for about 5 years. Has a great history with them, but also just doesn't know if he's paying too much, paying too little. Is there other services out there? What else other people could do? So we're going to have a teams meeting later this week. It's going to be this Thursday. It's about 50 users, 2 on-premise servers, and they have the intention of, by the end of 2023, I think migrating both of those servers to have no more on-premise, and then they only have the one location. But people, they VM in and out because they work remote too.
Hello everyone. So today I got an appointment in Kansas City with a biotech research facility. They do a lot of different things with animals, and I think it has to do with researching and then learning more. They're somewhere between about 11, 15 users or so, but it's with the VP of Ops. I was pushed down from the controller, and right now they've got their IT set up, but this has been a relationship I've been building since last September, and I've just been following the game plan, and August was the month to meet, so we're meeting in August. Looking forward.
I was calling for my client in Wichita, and I got a hold of this manufacturing company, and right now they just have a break-fix guy in place that they have kind of outgrown, so they're looking for something, solid in place. And so he was open for options with, my owner. And so I set the meeting for next week. They have 5+ users. He wasn't entirely sure how many. And then they have 1 server and 1 location.
All right, so I have 2 appointments today. The first appointment that I got was actually through email. It is with my client in Kentucky. It is a pretty large hospice facility. I don't know the exact numbers of servers and users, but based on LinkedIn, the website. I know it's big. They had a new CEO come in a couple of weeks ago. I reached out to him. He was really busy, but wanted me to reach back out to him the second week of August. So I emailed him this morning, and he agreed to a meeting actually this week. So we're meeting with him Wednesday, and it should be pretty good. He said that he's always open to a conversation, looking at new vendors for IT, so should be good. Then the second appointment I just got, it is with a housekeeping company, so a cleaning company in Utah. It is a little bit smaller, a little bit less than 10 users. They have a physical server, and they currently are working with an MSP, but he said that the service has dropped off. They've had turnover at the company, and the knowledge of the IT company is just not up to par. So he is actively looking at options, and so we're meeting with him next Tuesday, 9 a.m. virtually, and it should be pretty good. They're very open to making a switch, so we'll go in. I know that my owner in Utah is very experienced. He has a lot of knowledge about IT, so we should be able to impress him and win their business.
I'm not really sure what